Goal you achieved. Describe a goal you set and tried your best to achieve. You should say what the achievement is, how you did it, how difficult it was, how you feel about it. Welcome to IELTS Fluency. You're not just here to watch, you're here to participate. Feel free to share your own sample answers in the comments section and exchange ideas with others. Let's learn and grow together. I'd like to share one of the most transformative goals I've ever set for myself, completing my master's dissertation in just 2 months, while working full-time at a busy international company. The university had warned me that if I failed to meet the deadline, I'd have to pay extra fees, something I simply couldn't afford. So, I promised myself I would finish on time, regardless of the challenges ahead. The goal wasn't just about submitting a piece of academic writing, it was about doing so while keeping up with a demanding job. It tested my ability to manage time, stay emotionally strong, and persevere under pressure. I was buried under a mountain of client deadlines at work, which often extended beyond normal hours. Meanwhile, I had to write, research, revise, and format a major academic document that required intense concentration and consistent effort. To make it work, I created a strict routine. I broke down both my job tasks and dissertation work into smaller, manageable pieces and planned my days carefully. I used early mornings to write, lunch breaks to edit or consult with my advisor, and late nights to revise sections and prepare citations. I eliminated as many distractions as possible, limiting social media and reducing social engagements to focus only on what truly mattered. But I didn't do it alone. My colleagues helped me stay grounded, and my friends and advisor provided emotional and mental support. More importantly, I learned to prioritize not just tasks but also my mental health, accepting that perfection wasn't the goal, progress was. I focused on making steady progress instead of stressing about perfect results, and that mindset made a big difference. The difficulty level was, without exaggeration, extreme. There were moments when it felt like I was running a marathon without knowing when it would end. I was exhausted, overwhelmed, and unsure if I could keep going. Balancing a demanding job with academic work meant little sleep, constant pressure, and virtually no time to breathe. But I pushed through. Along the way, I found a strength in myself I didn't know I had. Looking back, submitting that dissertation on time and graduating without delay was not only a professional milestone but also a powerful reminder of what I'm capable of. It taught me how far determination, structure, and community can take you, even under the most stressful circumstances. That experience reshaped how I handle challenges today, making me more resilient and confident in my ability to face future goals. It was a tough ride, but one well worth every step. Phrases and idiomatic expressions. Transformative goals, goals that bring about deep, lasting personal or professional change, warned me that if I failed to meet the deadline, cautioned me that missing the due date would have consequences, regardless of the challenges ahead, no matter how difficult the upcoming situation might be. Keeping up with a demanding job, continuing to perform well at a difficult, high-pressure job, persevere under pressure, keep going and not give up, even when the situation is very stressful. Buried under a mountain of client deadlines, extremely overwhelmed with work tasks that had urgent due dates, idiomatic expression meaning too much work, extended beyond normal hours, continued working after the usual working time. Involved overtime, intense concentration and consistent effort, a very high level of focus and ongoing hard work, created a strict routine, made a disciplined daily plan or schedule, manageable pieces, smaller, more achievable portions of a large task, consult with my advisor, meet or communicate with an academic mentor for feedback or support, eliminated as many distractions as possible. Removed anything that could interrupt or reduce focus, limiting social media and reducing social engagements, spending less time on social networks and cutting back on personal outings. Perfection wasn't the goal, progress was. The aim was to improve steadily, not to be flawless. Helped me stay grounded, supported me emotionally so I could stay calm and balanced. Idiom meaning to remain sensible and stable. Steady progress, consistent improvement over time, even if slow, without exaggeration, extreme, truly difficult, not overstated, very intense, like I was running a marathon without knowing when it would end, felt like a long, exhausting effort with no clear endpoint. Idiom expressing physical and emotional exhaustion. Exhausted, overwhelmed, and unsure, very tired, emotionally drained, and uncertain, little sleep, constant pressure, and virtually no time to breathe, extremely busy and stressed, with no time to rest. I pushed through, I continued despite the difficulty. Idiom meaning to keep going even when it's hard. I found a strength in myself I didn't know I had, discovered hidden personal resilience or inner power. Professional milestone, a major achievement in one's career or academic journey, a powerful reminder of what I'm capable of, a strong memory or lesson about one's own strength and abilities, under the most stressful circumstances, during extremely difficult or high-pressure situations, reshaped how I handle challenges, changed the way I approach and manage problems, more resilient and confident, stronger emotionally and more self-assured. A tough ride, but one well worth every step, a difficult journey, but completely valuable and meaningful in the end. Idiom meaning the effort paid off. Preparing these sample answers takes a lot of time, but your support keeps me going. If you find my content helpful, please subscribe, share it with your friends, and connect with me through these links. I've also added them in the video description. Your encouragement means everything to me.